I'm still thinking about free will, and particularly about how that discussion about free will plays out in terms of morality, and particularly morality as it's embedded within legal and jurisprudence systems. Because one of the arguments I've certainly heard is that if free will is refuted somehow, if we assume that mind is causal, all our decisions are kind of post-fact rationalizations of activities which we are completely locked into in some kind of super deterministic way. If that's the case, that we have no choice over our actions, then doesn't individual responsibility disappear with that? And if individual responsibility disappears, what's the justification for, and the usual one is, punishing criminals? If a criminal has no choice whether to commit that crime, steal, rape, murder, then and by have no choice, I mean because they're part of this completely deterministic system, then what right do we have to punish that person as if they were Cartesian beings with intentions and will and so on? Guy, Phoebe, come on, Guy. Morning. But I think it's a bit flagrant, that argument, really, because I think what's missing from that is a recognition that all of us, individuals, criminals, are embedded, or the way that the deterministic systems that we are embedded within appear is as social systems, interpersonal systems, legal systems. All those kind of frameworks are the large-scale instantiations, I guess, of what may well be completely super-deterministic structures. And if that's the case, then you can't just take one part of it and say, well, that part of it, that criminal, is not responsible for their actions. So the rest of us has to just like get on, because that's attributing free will to the rest of us, and we don't have it in that case. Whereas the jury that finds the defendant guilty is as deterministically embedded as the criminal is. The judge that sentences that person, the person who throws a switch on the electric chair, are all part of a causal mechanism, every bit as super deterministically involved as the criminal themselves. So you can't just isolate one part of it and say we have to overhaul our judicial system as if we, the overhaulers of that system, have free will, while simultaneously denying it from the criminal. It just needs a different kind of philosophical language around it, really. It's incomplete. It's an incomplete and partial description, which creates that problem, I think.